Well, North Dakota State pulls it out, blowing a 12-point lead late in the second half, getting a game-winning basket from Sam Griesel to pull it out 71-69 to improve to 3-0 in Summit League play. The Mavericks from Omaha still searching for their first Summit League win of the season. Brian, Shawn, Freddy, Coleman back with you. And these types of moments, you get nervous, especially on your home floor. You want to try to find a way to get as many as you can. And Griesel delivered when the Bison really needed it.
He really did, but talking with Coach Richmond at the end of that game, you can tell he's unhappy on how they handled those situations. And once again, a younger team with new roles, they got to handle those situations better. But a win's a win, and anytime that you can get it, you'll take it.
Be curious to see how these two teams bounce back tomorrow, how this game was played here tonight, as we take a look at some of the second half highlights from this contest. Brought to you by Avera Orthopedics. Can't say enough about Juan Yang Tut. How about this guy? 29 points, 4 rebounds in 33 minutes. He was almost unstoppable on the block tonight.
Man, he had a game, and this is probably one of his career games, but he can do a little bit of everything. He's just so versatile, and a big that can get to his position whenever he wants is a big win for them.
Marlon Ruffin finished with 17 points, 3 threes, 7 rebounds, playing the last 5 minutes with those 4 fouls as well.
Absolutely, and once again, this dude is a bucket, so he's always trying to score, and he's always being aggressive. He's always on the attack, so he's always got to be a guy that you got to be aware of.
Well, Tyree Edey, this guy goes under the radar a lot, but when you need a big bucket, this guy often delivers. 9 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists in 31 minutes, solid defensive. And when NDSU needed to go inside, they took advantage.
I was going to say, not a crazy stat line, but what he did everything little well, right?
Griesel, can't say enough about him.
I mean, player of the game, huge shots. Obviously, that one at the end of the game went to seal it, but man, he really got to his positions all game.
And it was good to have fans in the building again that could witness a finish like that,
man,
right?
Butts in the seats. It's a Friday night, Summit League basketball down this stretch, game-winning shot. It was an awesome game.
Neither team shot the ball particularly well from deep. Points in the paint, wow.
Yeah, they didn't, but once again, if you can get your offense in different ways, that's great. Free throws, points in the paint. Both teams did a really good job with limiting their turnovers, but it was a fun game to watch, and it was a bully ball game.
And credit to Omaha for not folding when the chips were down on the road. You saw some desperation, I thought, from the Mavericks here tonight.
Absolutely, and Coach Hansen probably got into them a little bit more. And once again, they did a really good job of getting some tips, getting some deflections, getting some steals, and then once again, making some layups and making free throws on the stretch as well.
So now you've coached in this league for NDSU. You've played in this league. What do you think tonight and tomorrow are like for these coaches that are trying to dissect everything that happened tonight, make any sort of necessary adjustments in the next 18 hours?
Once again, you're not really doing a ton of game prep. You're just worrying about yourself, and especially with North Dakota State. I know Omaha as well. Omaha's going to try to limit some different things that NDSU did really well today. I think NDSU is going to go back to the drawing board and just say, hey, we need to do us better. We need to take care of the ball a little bit better. We need to guard a little bit better, but we really need to close out games a lot better, and we need to shoot it.
It's been fun having you along.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome to the team.
Hey, man, this is a blast. I loved it. This was a fun experience, and it was a great game to kick off my Midco career.
Yeah, man. Well, we're glad to have you. Freddie Coleman joining us his Midco debut, and we're getting rave reviews on social media, so they love you, Freddie.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
It was a fun one here on Midco Sports Network. Both of them were men and women's games. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock as these two teams square off again on the men's and women's side. Thank you so much for joining us throughout the evening. For producer Travis Wegeman, Freddie Coleman, and our entire Midco SN crew, I'm Brian Shawn saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow night back here at the Shack. So long, everybody.